About 15 years ago, I would say, Eli and I found ourselves at Sam Houston State having this continual conversation that went something like this. We'd be talking about some of our alumni, some of our students that had graduated and gone on, and we would summarize like where they were at by saying, "Man, they really got it. They really got it. They're doing it. They're loving Jesus in the marketplace. They're doing it. They got it." And then there were other cases where we were seeing our students, our dear students, and they weren't plugged into a church. They weren't where we hoped they would be. And we found ourselves saying about them, "Oh, man, they didn't get it. They didn't get it." So after having this conversation over and over again, Eli rightfully asked one time, "Man, if they don't get it, what is it that they don't get? And if they do get it, what is it that they get?" And so we actually sat down and had this talk we call the kitchen table talk now, and lined some things out. And one of the primary things that we lined out, that we noticed, that is a mark of our students that get it and have long-term fruit, the ones that get it have this quality: they've learned to love God with their minds. They've heard that command to love God with all your heart, soul, and mind, and they're doing it. Especially, they're learning to love God with their minds. They've heard the Apostle Paul say, "Set your affection on things above, set your mind on things above," and they're doing that. What does that look like? How is that played out? What I've learned and seen over and over again in my life and with our students is that whatever you love, you talk about. You can't help it. Why? Because you have thoughts about it. So whatever you love, you have thoughts about it. And we are people that claim to love God. And if we claim to love him, we should have thoughts about him, who he is, what he's like. If you love Ford Mustangs, man, you got thoughts about him. It doesn't matter what it is. It could be Star Wars. If you love Star Wars, you got thoughts about Star Wars, and you can talk about all the characters. So if we love God, it's right for us to have thoughts about him. And it follows that then we would talk about him. But that's what we want. We want students that get it on campus, but way beyond campus, and have lifelong fruit. And we've noticed if they're going to do that, they got to have thoughts about God. Consistently, deliberately, they must learn to set their minds on him. Simply put, they must learn to love God with their minds.